Guys, welcome back. So today I wanted to talk about my newly opened shop and how I got the art prints printed and everything behind this and some hauls. I've received some art prints and I will be sharing with you what all things you need, what should be the thickness of the paper in which you should get your artwork printed, and everything related to starting off your business if you want to start off an art shop. Some bits and pieces here and there, and some things you should keep in mind while even making your artwork, because there are some technical things which you should be keeping in mind while giving off your art prints for printout. So yeah, let's begin with the video. So these prints came in yesterday. The two of them came in yesterday, and one came in the day before yesterday. And I wanted to show you how my prints look and what's the thickness of the paper and what's the thickness you should be selling your art prints, because it is something you should be knowing before starting off with anything art related. So I got mine printed off at a local printer. You can get the artwork printed at your online. I'll mention some of the nice printing websites somewhere down below. You can check them out. And yeah, this is how it came in. Came in like a cardboard box, and these are A5 prints, matte finish. And I have taken out some of my artwork here, like art prints here. I'll show it to you. Like I want to show you how it looks like. So it's a 250 GSM paper. You don't want really thick paper, then it would actually look like a cardstock, and you don't want that. It should look like an art print. So it's a 250 GSM paper, and it's matte finish. Glossy finish would look really bright. You can go for that, but it has that sort of a canvas feel to it. It's not extremely matte. It has that slight texture of how a painting looks like on a canvas, which is what I like about this. And that's the reason why I want to get it printed offline, because all those little things you can see at a local printer. I mean, they can show you the sample of what they've printed, and then you can order from them. While printing offline, I mean, while printing online, you can get the kind of print you don't want. So it's better if you go for an offline printing rather than online. But yeah, I do know some of the websites which do give out nice uh, online printing. So I'll mention those below. You can order from them. But yeah, apart from that, I would suggest you to go for offline printing, and they are much cheaper actually. And you can moreover compare the prices. So the second art print that I received yesterday was this one. Again, there are 15 of them, but I've kept 12 of them on my shop. I'm be sharing some of them with my friends. So yeah, hence I've kept 3 of them at least to myself. So again, this is like a semi matte finish, and then again, it's not visible on the camera, but it's sort of a canvas feel to it. There's a canvas feel to the paper, which I really like. And yeah, so if you want to get these board illustrations for yourself, you can check out my store. It's been a really long time since I wanted to start that, and I did sell some of my art prints earlier when I opened up opened up my shop a year ago. The sales were not that much. Then I closed it for some reason, and then again I've opened it. And this is the third print I have here. This is again a beautiful bird illustration. I'll show you the print which I have with me. Like, I've taken out some of the prints. So yeah, this is again a matte finish A5 size paper. It's again 250 GSM. If you want to get your artwork printed, I would say go for 250 or 300 GSM. Not less than that, because less than that would make your paper like wrinkle and fold. So we don't want that while sending out your artwork. So it's better to get it on a thicker paper. I mean, 300 GSM would make it look like a cardstock, but if you want that, you can go for that. But I would say 250 GSM is the perfect thickness for getting your artwork printed. And CMYK is the format which you should be getting your prints printed, be it your art prints, be it prints like these, especially prints like these, the colored ones. You should have them in CMYK format rather than RGB, so that the colors come out properly, and that's the reason you should be getting them printed in CMYK format. I ordered this journaling set from a local store on Instagram. I'll mention their shop below. They do sell some nice stuff, and I have not seen those journal stuff anywhere else. Their journal supplies, and that's the reason why I bought from them. And this got, like, they posted it to me from Indian Post, via Indian Post, and you can see it looks very beautiful. And I opened it just now, and you can see how beautiful this looks. And I can actually use all of this cover in my journaling. So yeah, let's open it up and see what I have received. So I can use all of this in my, and the name of the shop is this shop ABC, and they've done a pretty great job with their packaging. Even there's a little stamp here. It looks really cute. So yeah, I don't want to ruin it. I want to open it properly. So I have actually opened it up pretty nicely so that this paper can be used. And yeah, they have wrapped it like this. Let's just open it up. So these are the supplies which I ordered. Let's show them to you one by one. So this is something which I ordered. Let's see what I have. And, yeah, so this is a very pretty stamp which I got. As you can see, it's like a forest stamp. I really love using stamp in my journals, and it's a very beautiful fern sort of a, yeah, fern. It's a fern, and yeah, I can use that for many things. And yeah, this is really pretty. The first thing was this stamp. The next thing is this very pretty scissors. I wanted to get this for a really long time, and I was skeptical as to why, like, I should get this. It was for a discounted price. I think the MRP was 700, and I got it for 570. And this is how it looks. It looks really beautiful. I don't know if it's visible or not, but it's quite sharp. So I'll have to keep it away from, like, carefully. I'll have to keep it properly. And yeah, that's a very pretty scissor. That's sort of a embellishment here, but it's not that evident. But yeah, I do like the design of the scissors. Let's just leave it back. Next thing I have here is this very pretty animal valium sheet. So valium paper packs are basically translucent paper packs which you get, which you can use in on your journal. These are like semi-transparent. This is how it looks. And these are actually see-through, like you can see my finger here. So these are thin paper sheets, and if you place it on a, like, a white sheet, it would look like you can actually see the prints properly. And these are really pretty nice things which you can add to your journal. If you are into journaling, you will know what I'm talking about. And again, this is a very pretty, and I wanted to get this because I did not have any sort of a, like, an animal set, and this, it's a mix of birds and sea animals and butterfly, and yeah, it's very pretty, and I really like it actually. So yeah, that is the second thing which I got. Then this is again, like, the third thing, yeah. Then again I got this one. This is the botanical valium sheet. These are, again, this is again valium sheet. You can see how pretty this is, see-through. It's slightly see-through, and this is, actually, I was running out of valium sheets, and I wanted to get them before I run out of them. And this is again Very beautiful flowers, collection of flowers. Yeah, these make your journal look really pretty. And the last thing which I got from them is this very pretty piece. Again, it's a coat sticker set in black and white. Yeah, I never had a sort of a coat set, so I wanted to get one just to see how I can use them in my journaling. So that is it. So I got these four things from them from shop ABC, and you can go and visit them. They are having a sale currently, what they sell, and I I think you would love what they sell. They have to offer, and the prices are reasonable. Like after discount, they are. I would say before I found them a bit overpriced, but now I think during sale you should go and shop for journaling stuff because the prices are quite reasonable at that time. So again, I got some more packaging packages. This is from a store, I would say small business, and I have been. I think I started my journaling first, like the first things which I order for my journaling was from this shop, and they have a huge collection, and they have sale every time. Like they always restock new things and they sell out the old ones. So you won't see any repetition of journaling stuff. You won't see any repetition, and uh, yeah, whatever I'm showing you here, most probably it won't be there in the shop. And I mean, you will get something resembling this, but they don't repeat anything they have already sold. So yeah, I got a whole lot of journaling stuff from them. It's pretty much really like some things which I never had. Like I never had these sort of. These are like stickers, horn stickers. These look really beautiful. I don't know if the camera is not picking up the beauty of this that well, but it's a very beautiful sticker set. You can take out like single horn leaf and it would look really gorgeous. Let me show you how it looks. So this is like a pet sticker set. This is I mean that is what it is called, pet sticker transparent stickers. So you can get these in any variant. These are like leaf pet stickers, PET pet stickers. Then again, the next thing which I got is this postcard set. Again, this is a botanical postcard set. I'll show you what it looks like. So it looks like this, and yeah, you can use this cover as well for journaling. And this is basically paper, printed paper with vintage prints on it, but it's really thin. And yeah, it's not see-through; it's opaque. But yeah, these are really beautiful prints, colorful ones which you can use for your journaling. And I'm showing you random pages, and it's really pretty. If you want, you can get these. Yeah, I really love it. And they don't have many pictures on the website when when you go and buy stuff from them, but you will get an idea as to what they are selling. They don't even like write down the sizes, but you would never regret anything buying from them because they are pretty nice. And this is a small set of, I think it's a scrapbooking material sort of. It's a sticker set, I think. Yeah, it's a sticker set. It's very pretty, and it has like vintage flowers. You can see the flowers are really beautiful. There is repetition of design, but yeah, I like this pretty. It's like 50 mm by 75 mm. I think it's a set of 50. Yeah, 40 pieces. 40 pieces sticker set. Then this is the butterflies, skirt, butterfly, and I can see some flowers. Yeah, retro sticker stamps. Yeah, these are really beautiful. And it's a set of two PVC sticker set. So I won't be taking this out. This actually looks pretty already pretty from outside. So these individual are like stamps and you can peel off and stick it to your journal. Then again, I got this yellow leaf. It's a flower, yeah, flower set of flowers. Then again, it's a transparent sticker set. It looks really beautiful. I love this one. Then again, some written words, quotes, random stickers, which can be used for journaling. Again, I love using them. So again, another sticker set of florals. Then the most awaited thing on in this parcel was this stamp, and I wanted to get this because I wanted to get this. I really love using stamps in my journal, and this is how the stamp actually looks like an old postage stamp, and that's the design of it. And when you stamp this on a paper, it would look like this. It looks really very pretty. So yeah. Then again, I have some like vintage square cards which you can use, like stick it on your journal and stamp over it and use it to write quotes. It's very pretty. I wanted to try these, so I got them. And then again, this is peel off like quote sticker set. It's like a sticky it. And I got some freebies, I think. No, this is, yeah, mushroom set. I got these mushrooms. I think. I think it's a mushroom, I'm not sure. So this is how apparently it looks, and yeah, it has many stickers in them. Let me show you what all stickers I have. These are paper stickers, these are not at all shiny, and I mean these are random things from food to like, and I can see some repetition, but yeah, it's nice. It's a nice collection of, yeah, this rose is very pretty. Botanical and other stuff. I wanted to show you this very nice sketchbook I got recently. This is not sponsored or anything, but it's an A6 size sketchbook. It's a very small sketchbook. These stickers are what I like. This did not come with the sketchbook. This was a set of two sketchbook, and the paper thickness is not that much. It's 110 GSM. It's not that much, but what I've seen that whenever I use watercolors in them, they turn out pretty nice, and you can see there's no bleeding here. You can see like the color slightly, but yeah, you can see there's no crinkling of paper, and this is what I love about this sketchbook, Minora. It's from the brand Minora, and the sketchbooks are like really nice and worth checking out. You should check them out. And yeah, I've been drawing in them lately, and it's performing really well. And before I forget, I wanted to talk about this piece of old pen. It's better than anything I've lined work with, and I have had Tombow, Fudinowski pen, and Sakura jelly rolls, but nothing compares to this little thing. You can find this in Indian market. This is the, and it's a very old pen, and it still works. I'm so surprised it still works, and it's waterproof. And the line work you do with this is nice, thin, and precise, and it's very nice for a dot pen. This is the Win Extend. I know it's not visible, but it has faded away. It's a very nice pen. It's quite old, as you can see. The grip has also faded its color, and the pen itself looks old. But I have been using this for a really long time, and I have not finished it up. You can see here. This much I finished. This much is still left, and I use this pen for line work, and you can see the nib. It's not that thin, but it does the job really well. And if you're looking out for a good dot pen or a black liner pen for your artwork to go with any of your watercolors, and yeah, I would recommend Win Extend pen. This comes at any stationery store. I love using it because, and you can see even the cap is really good. Yeah, but it works Whatever works for you, you should be using that. And this is very cheap, less than 20 rupees. You can get this pen and it works really well. I've done some nice line work. So you can see here the line work which I did here is using this pen only. And I did not use any fancy pen. Small details I did here is using this black pen only. So you can go as thin as possible with this pen. So I would recommend this sketchbook and this pen uh, for now. So this was the recommendation from my side. Try them, and yeah, I'll be posting some more hauls and studio vlogs like this. And yeah, stay tuned for the next video, and I'll see you then.